Hello everyone, it's the 5 Minute Reviewer, and today I want to do something a bit special. I want to talk about the top 5 Total War trailers, which made me want to buy a game. For those who are unaware, Total War is one of my favorite series, me being a strategy and military fan, and I look forward to Total War trailers revealing what is the next setting that they want to go next. Now, without further ado, I want to cover the top 5 trailers I enjoy. And before people get upset, I want to declare that actually my favorite game in the series is Total War Attila. Without further ado, let's begin. And number 5 is the Immortal Empires trailer for the game Total War Warhammer 3. For those not in the know, when Warhammer 3 was introduced, you could only play in the campaign map and not in the Immortal Empires map, where all the factions that were introduced from Warhammer 1 to 3 could be featured in one big giant map. And in this trailer, it captured our hopes and dreams as we all wish to play as some member of the Faction of Order and combine all our resources together to make a grand stand against the forces of chaos in one epic gigantic war. And this trailer does not disappoint because it sets the tone of what we hope to see and dream in Total War. And I find that putting this at number 5 is a great intro to this top 5 series. And number 4 is Total War Attila announcement trailer. Now, after the debacle that was Rome 2, which didn't launch very well, we are waiting for the next game in the series to redeem the Total War reputation. And we expected some sort of barbarian invasion based on their previous project with the original Rome Total War. And this trailer does not disappoint as it sets up a grand narrative that Attila, the Hun, is ultimately the grand antagonist of the grand campaign of this game. And it slowly reveals that ultimately he's not alone and he smashes the fire to reveal his army behind him. And this was quite a banger of a trailer. At number 3 and the oldest trailer in this top 5 is the Fall of the Samurai trailer, where it introduces an expansion from Shogun 2, where instead of the Edo period, you are now in the Meiji period. And of course with that, it contrasts swordplay with the introduction of machine guns, which can wipe out entire armies if the enemy is not careful. So, this trailer was quite funny and done in a humorous way where you compare the artistic style of the sword versus the pragmatism of using a machine gun. At number 2, it is 15 years of Total War with a reveal that the next project was going to fantasy for the first time in the form of Total War Warhammer. Now this was quite a nostalgic trailer as it showed previous advertisements or previous trailers of the previous Total War games at the time in about, I think it was shown in 2015. And we had no idea that their next project was going to take place in the world of Warhammer Fantasy. So when this trailer was revealed to us and then they showed the next destination to us, it was quite a shocker with Karl Franz holding a giant mallet, a rather giant Warhammer, and riding into the fray. So this is a very good trailer. And finally at number 1 is Hannibal at the Gates trailer. Now, ultimately in Total War, we really want to craft our own narrative and our own campaign. And I think that the essence of Total War is captured in the Hannibal at the Gates trailer, where the Roman senators argue over how Hannibal will attack Rome. And one of them had the audacity to suggest that the Carthaginian general Hannibal would actually lead an army of elephants over the Alps to invade Rome. And that actually happened in real life. A lot of my friends who were initially not interested in history were very shocked to find out that this incident really happened. And I guess this is what covers what we hope Total War to be, a historical simulator, while at the same time making it fun history for people to get interested in. Okay, now that I shared with you my top 5 favorite Total War trailers, what about you? Do let me know in the comments what your opinion is, whether you like my list or dislike my list. That said, have a great week ahead and God bless all of you.